Hello everybody, this is Stormbreaker2312 bringing you PBR DS Battle number 4 against Black Mamba, and on YouTube he's known as BlackMamba40568. And yeah, I'll post a link to his channel in the description. He's got some DS battles and stuff and they're awesome, so check it out. And anyway, this is the debut of my new singles team. Since I've pretty much done only doubles since I've been playing PBR, I decided to try making a singles team. And I tried to use some Pokemon that you wouldn't see quite as often, so yeah, I think it ended up turning out fairly good, although I may still make some changes. But Black Mamba here was gracious enough to use his Sandstorm team as a singles team, even though it's meant to be a doubles team. So yeah, couldn't think of what to say there. Anyways, this battle was a lot of fun and very intense. So, and also just a quick thing with the tournament. For those of you who haven't had your tournament battles yet, please try and contact your opponents if you can and set up a battle. And a few battles have been happening, and it's been cool to see some of those battles posted and stuff. So great job everyone who's been participating, and you've all been battling very well. But anyways, here goes the battle. And by the way, this is also my very first video of 2010, so I'd like to wish everyone a belated Happy New Year's, and I hope you guys all had wonderful New Year's and Christmas and just a great holidays. So, but the battle begins here, and he starts out with his Tyranitar, and his team is very formidable. I usually get beaten by it every time in doubles battles, but singles, luckily I was able to put up a better fight since his team isn't made for it. But he starts off with a Fire Punch, and Registeel takes it very well. I have him EV trained in both defenses, so he's built to take hits. And then I go for a Thunder Wave. So now he's paralyzed, and that helps me because his speed is crippled a bit, which was what I was aiming for. So here you won't be able to see me deciding moves because it's a DS battle, but here I go for a Stealth Rock just to get that set up, and he goes for another Fire Punch, which, as you can see, hits me again. So Registeel is getting closer to death, if you want to call it that, or fainting. But yeah, he may or may not be able to withstand another Fire Punch. But here I go for a Rain Dance, so I could stand a Fire Punch if he used another one. And he ended up being paralyzed, or parahaxed. But yeah, the rain is falling now, and Ironhide is healing a bit. I know that's probably not the most original name, but you know, I like it, so I'm just gonna stick with it. Yeah, so now I'm going for a switch, I believe. Yes, I am going for a switch. And I think I'm gonna send out my Kabutops, also known as Fossil Fury. So Ironhide has done his thing. Basically, once I set up the Rain Dance, then Kabutops comes out. And lots of people might not expect Registeel to use a Rain Dance, since most of the ones I have seen have not done that, although I have seen a few, so it's not like it's unheard of. But the rain continues to fall, and since Fossil Fury has Swift Swim, he goes a lot faster in rain. So here he uses a Waterfall, which actually hits Garchomp fairly hard. And he ended up flinching, so that was pretty unlucky on his part. I felt kind of bad about that. But yeah. But luck is part of the game, I guess. But yeah, that's too bad that happened to him. He probably could have taken out my Kabutops. Sorry. It's a little earlier in the morning, so my throat is not quite clear yet, or my voice isn't all there. But anyway, I go for another waterfall. I hit Tyranitar pretty hard. Almost take him out, but he does have pretty high defense, so... yeah, and I think he predicted what I was going to do, so it ended up not doing much at all. He pulled Tyranitar because I think he was predicting an Aqua Jet, so he sent out Relicanth, and sure enough, Aqua Jet is... oh no, I used Waterfall again because I was predicting a switch from him just to hit a little harder, but Relicanth took it very well, obviously. So, Sandstorm keeps raging. That was one of the things that made this battle a lot longer, was the Sandstorm. And that also got rid of my Rain Dance, which wasn't cool. But that's okay. So I pull out Fossil Fury again, and I send out Ironhide. So, Relicanth uses Rock Polish, which is bad news for me, because now that's one speedy fish. And, I'm managing to heal my health, which is a good thing. And, used an Aqua Tail, which does hit me decently hard, but water doesn't do too much. I managed to get the Thunder Wave off, which is what I wanted to do, just so I could cripple his speed. And, yeah, Sandstorm keeps raging. And here my goal is to set up another Rain Dance. So I'm hoping I can still go faster than him, which I did. So it starts raining again, and that also powered up his Aqua Tail, so I knew I was probably going to go down here. But that's okay. Yeah, he hits, and it does take me out because it's powered by Rain Dance, so that's too bad, but at the same time I did expect it to happen. And now here I'm going to send out probably my favorite guy on this team, or at least one of them. And here he comes. And there he is right there. That's my Haunch Crow, who is known as Poncho. And yeah, I like that nickname. I think it suits him good. Whether it makes sense or not, it's not really important, it just sounds cool. But anyway, yeah, so my goal is to take out this Relicanth, which you probably figured out since that's what you do in a Pokemon battle. And here he uses Superpower, which he can hit pretty hard with. And I took out Relicanth. And his stats won't actually go down because he has a White Herb, which, for those who don't know, prevents your stats from going down. Although you can only really use it once. So, yeah. So he sends out his next guy, which is his Garchomp, and he had him out before, but yeah. So Garchomp's a little lower on health right now. And here, I knew that Garchomp had one attack that wasn't an attack. That was worded kind of weird, but anyways. I used Sucker Punch here, which took him out, because 3 out of 4 of his moves are attacks, I believe, so if he would have used like Sandstorm or something, which was his non-attacking move, then my Sucker Punch would have failed. Because it only hits if you use an attack, which lots of you knew already, but yeah, and here, although I could have gone for a Sucker Punch or something, there's not really a point, it wouldn't do much. So I went for a Superpower. And yeah, that's kind of overkill, but that was my best option, so that ends up taking him out. And that finishes the battle as well, so I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I know I did. It was a bit unlucky for Black Mamba, so I give him props for being a good sport in this. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys all have a great day and a good week.